Day 3 of the 3-month sprint. Jing, what is on your mind right now?
I'm looking at the monthly statement, the our bank account,
And then?
and then we spend more than we earned. Not fun.
In earning, it was a tough month in July. We need to be doing 20,000 plus a month. And, just since March, we've had up and downs. I think April was 0.
March was 0.
March was 0, sorry.
April was 1,000.
And we just need to get back to where we were in October, November, January with doing, 30 to 50 a month. Tomorrow we have a pretty big decision with a prospect, and, this should be 40 or 50. What?
Yeah. No, I'm saying. I'm just not.
Baby, you're super engaged in this. She's staring at the income and expenses, which, she's our CFO, and it is important, and we just have to make more. It's important to look at the numbers. I think for me, I've just been so focused on the process and making sure that each day, each week, just keep on focusing on the process for sales and making sure that we're doing pitches and spending time wisely. This is part of owning a business and entrepreneurship. Here's a thought for you, Jing. How much different do you think things would be if there was $1 million in the bank account more?
I think I'll think more of strategy rather than the day-to-day, how much we earn today, how much money we have in bank account. Well, it's good that we have the loan. So it's
Yeah,
less
so
than-
we got a SBA loan. I think it's called the EID loan, Economic Injury and Disaster Loan. I think it was like 79,000, and repayment doesn't begin for another year. It's like 3.25%, and that was really important because it allowed us to not have to worry about month to month to month, and like it
allowed us
was
to
last
hire
year.
Somebody who can help us. Somebody who can help us. So it's good.
Yeah. Jing's super engaged. And that is right. We know we have brought on somebody and has made a tremendous difference in our business. She's amazing. And actually that kind of goes to an interesting thought for this, which is another thought for the video, which is,
Tell me your thoughts.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking. Decisions are often trying to distinguish between marginal differences as opposed to, is a decision a hell yes or a no decision.
Yeah.
And this person who we brought on as our executive assistant to start out with, within 2 months, she is now an associate account executive, meaning that she's doing a lot more client-facing stuff. We have a lot more trust in her to do that. And it was an instantaneous hell yes decision, like 0 reservations. It was like, is it an associate account executive or an account executive? And, we just, it was an amazing find on Jing's part. And but I think that's interesting to think about. Like, the difference between or when to make these type of decisions that are tough, and for things like hiring, for big job decisions, for big business decisions, when you're doing something, it should be a hell yes or a no.
And hers was hell yes.
This is the 11:10 p.m. version of Jing who's looking at finances.
I don't have time to look at it during the day.
So, hopefully, we'll have more to report on tomorrow.
Oh yeah, hopefully.
And yeah, nothing's riding on it. No worries. But it reminds me of last year when I was down in Miami at a conference, and you texted me and said, we need money to pay the bills. And
Hell yes.
at that conference, we got a yes from one of our clients who became a 5-month client and paid 50, 60, 70,000 over those 5 months.
Details.
So what?
I don't remember the details.
I mean, you're looking at the budget right there, so you can look at it. So, that, what?
Yeah.
She's exhausted. And there's some more work to do tonight.
Yep.
11 p.m. But to the original thought, what would we do an extra million in the bank? The question is like, I know it sounds a little bit counterintuitive or maybe unthoughtful, but I don't know if I would actually want that. Because when we look back last year and where we're at now, when we look back 4 years ago and where we're at now, what makes these 4 years of this life worthwhile is that we did have to struggle through that.
Well, I was assuming that 1 million is it's after we struggle through it and we get 1 million. It's not like free money.
Okay.
Even the loan is not free money. It's a loan. We
okay.
need to pay back.
Yeah, but I'm talking about in the instance of here's $1 million.
Oh, well.
I don't know if. I mean, I'd like to say, oh yeah, let's move to Austin, Texas. We get a house. We don't have to worry about X, Y, and Z. But these are the experiences that shape us and make this whole thing called life more worthwhile. That we're doing it together, and that we get to do this with the kids. And
We didn't ask for their opinion.
well, you know what we say to Ella every single day.
That's true.
Every single day we say 2 things. One is, today is a great day. I can and I will. And the second thing that we say is, hard work pays off. And we say it 3 times really, really loudly outside. And then people who are walking on the sidewalk look at us like, why are these people screaming this? What's going on over there?
Because that's life.
That is it. Hard work pays off. Trust in the process. There is nothing else I'd rather be doing than exactly what we are doing. And with you. Give me a kiss. Oh, love you. Okay, I love you. Okay.